My name is Milagro, and I'm from El Salvador. Over there, I was working in the school. I'm a teacher.
So my name is John Camby, and I'm from Guayaquil, Ecuador. I came here 12 years ago. I said myself, why not try to go to the United States, trying to see my kids in a better life.
I am Dr. Sukhpal Singh Maan. I emigrated from India 18 years ago. Currently, I work at Berkshire Medical Center as a hospitalist. The things which I love about India, my friends there, and the food.
I'm Silvana Proaño, originally from Ecuador in South America. I came to the United States 20 years ago. The hardest part of leaving Ecuador was, of course, leaving my parents especially. But on the other hand, I was very excited. My husband, Robert, was living in Great Barrington already. So we drove from the airport to Massachusetts for 3 hours. And I was wondering, oh my goodness, where is he taking me? 3 hours ride?
My name is Camilo Manrique. I'm from Colombia. We had a difficult situation in our country, and we asked for political asylum.
I'm Tony McTeesey, and I'm originally from Syria. Already I have a job there, and all the nice things that people actually think or want. But you know, America, that very sweet dream, is always something that people like to pursue, and I was one of them.
When I moved here, I was very scared to open my mouth and talk. It was crazy. When we heard about Literacy Network, we went there immediately, and we signed up, and it was very easy to get involved. The struggles I had was finding a job at the beginning. Of course, I had to be a busser in a restaurant. I had to be a housekeeper. I had to clean offices because you don't need to communicate much in those jobs. Being almost 3 months with LitNet, I discovered that I was more confident on finding a better job. I started working in hotels. That's where I met the investors here, Four Seasons on Main.
When I came to LitNet and work with my tutor, she's very nice. She's helped me a lot with my exam for CNA.
Okay, everything was a challenge for me, for us, and the only one little afraid, it was about the English. I have been taking classes from LitNet, and now I got better communication with anybody, with my friends, with my coworkers.
I believe that when we have the language, that gives us so much power and open doors. LitNet plays a very important role in the Berkshires. It shows how great is this country. It shows how great people cares for others.
One of the biggest challenges when I came to the United States was language itself. The most important part in any job, including being a physician, is communication. And communication is based on language. And if you know the language of local people, you can communicate better.
Since I came to the United States, my English skills to me, is a work in progress. I was amazed by the recipients, the American people who I talked to, either patients or just general population, how they accept my mistakes. And speaking English in my family here in my house, it's always interesting, and it gets more interesting after we have our kids, our daughters, who I have to, after they start going to school, listen to them correcting my English. So I have my own free tutoring in the house.
In Kimbo Farm, I am a CNA. And then I work with Pine Hill. My title over there is resident assistant. Helping people is very, very important for me.
For Berkshire Children and Families, basically I work as a family support, and I focus in the health and well-being of the family. I just love it. I just love it knowing that I'm helping every day these families. To me, it's like paying back. You know, I'm paying back to the community, I'm paying back to the literacy network.
My personal favorite is the direct contact with the patient and talk to them, talk to their families, come up, listen to the complaint, listen to the problems, concerns, and come up with solutions for what their concerns are and reassure them.
We're very proud to say that TripAdvisor gave us an award last year. We were number 9 in the United States. So we were number 9 of 25,000 bed and breakfasts. At this point in my life, I am very comfortable with what I've reached so far, but it's never enough. So our next goal is to open up 3 more places in the Berkshires.
I always have a feeling that anyone, especially physician in my profession in the healthcare system, should have or have some obligations toward their community, because that's the way I was raised. You belong to this community, you should help.
We were looking for a house for 5 years, but we were so very patient. The result, the answer is our family, our kids are very happy. They are so proud about our work because I think we did good. Home is where is my family. If my family is here, it's home. If my family is in Ecuador, it's home. In fact, I'm totally grateful, so thankful with God because my parents are living with me, with us.
My home is the Berkshires. This is where I'm spending my quality time with my family, my 2 kids. So this is our home.
Having my 2 girls that they were born here make me feel like, you know, they have a safe future. We have more options here.
I have my house right now, my 4th house. Last week I went and they gave me the key, and I said to my little daughter, okay, Millie, that's your house. Open the door. And she said, no, Mom, that's your house.
Since I've come abroad, I've met with people from so many cultures. Like, America is a world in itself, and it has every kind of people from every part of the world here. So that enriches it, it makes it probably the richest place in cultural or in any other way.
What I consider home is the place that I wanted to live in, that fulfill my dreams. But this will never make me forget about my original home, that's Syria. And yes, people can have 2 homes and be proud of both of them.